again.
Let's look at the skills that you need to have as a content writer. They need for skills that you need to start as a content writer. As you start content writing, you may not possess all these skills. So you can develop these skills as you go on in content writing. I don't have all of these skills while I was starting up to. I developed them as I write more and more and more and more. My skills were improved. I was able to improve my skills and become a better writer. I'm still improving my skill even as of right now, even as at now, I'm still improving my writing skill. I'm not where I want to be yet. So it's a kind of a journey that you start, and then as you progress, you make you enhance your skills and you become better and better by the day. And by the way, the more you improve your skill, the better your writing becomes, and the more money you make in this profession. And so let's look at those skills that you need to possess as a content writer to be able to write better content and also make more money, because that is the sweet spot in content writing. So the first skill you need to have as a writer is the content research skills. You need to be able to carry out research on a topic, to be able to write extensively on the topic online. I'm sure you are used to searching for things on Google or other search engines. Most people can use the Google search to look for things on the internet. The same goes for content writing. You must be able to search for topics online and be able to read extensively so that you can come up with a high quality content for the audience you are writing for. Now, when you conduct a research, you have more insight into the topic than writing from your head. When you write from your head, you just succeeded in pouring out your own opinion about the topic. But when you do research, you read different articles from different companies that are writing on the same product or on the same services or on the same information that you want to write on. You read different kind of opinions and be able to come up with your own, not copying their own content, but since you have carried out your research, you'll be able to have enough material to come up with high quality content. I discovered that if I carry out enough research on a topic, I'm able to write extensively and I have confidence in what I am writing. I'm not copying anybody. I've read extensively, I've Googled the topic, I've searched for it on YouTube and listened to videos of other people's opinions on the topic. I'm able to sit down and write well on such topics. So the first thing you must have as a writer is the content research skill. You must be able to research your content in depth. I say in depth, not on the surface. You search for different things on the subject, such as information, quotes, statistics, infographics, tables, data, and all manner of things that can enhance your content. And when you do this and people read your content, it will sound like an expert opinion on the topic you are creating. And so therefore, carrying out content research will make you an expert in the topic you are writing on. The company I work for, I've resigned my I'm no longer working with the company now. While I was working with them, I learned so much about Facebook ads and TikTok products. All these companies, internet companies, the product they produce, we write on them because we create what we call a bridge. We help websites, businesses to come together, and we create a bridge for them to be able to come together. For instance, we can create a bridge between Facebook ad and an email marketing company so that they can be able to pass the data from Facebook ad to their email content, where they can contact people that have contacted them on Facebook. So we create such bridges. Now I have to write content on Facebook ads and how they can, and how they can use this product to be able to carry their data from Facebook ad to their email marketing software. So that is what I do. We have different kind of products and different kind of companies that we work with like that. So I have to do my research very well, thoroughly, so that I can sound like an expert that knows what she's doing, that kind of thing. So I do that. So whenever I do my research very well, I'm always happy to be able to combine these things together. You had your quotes, you had your statistics, you had your infographic. There are tables with data to show that you know what you are talking about. And when experts read it, they are always they can always be convinced that this is a good product for them. So research is very important in content writing. You can't just create things off your head and think you have written the content. It doesn't work that way. It must be in-depth content, and research is very key in content writing. So that is the number one skill you must possess as a content writer. Now, and of course, I've mentioned the tools you can use in content research. The most important one is the Google search engine. Most of the time I also go to YouTube to search for videos on the topics I'm writing on from different expert angles, and I'm able to write down things that they said and also use their quotes and all that in my content. So it helps to broaden my understanding of the topic and to bring to life the things I'm writing on, so that when people read it, they can better understand what you are trying to present onto them in your content. So now that we are done with the research skill, the second skill you must have as a writer is confidence. You must have confidence in content writing. You must know what you are doing, be able to write confidently on the topic you are being given to write on, and be able to deal with your employer confidently, because you know your onions, you know what you are talking about. And this is why I talk about research as the first skill you need to have as a content writer. If you have done your own work very well in the research section of content writing, you won't have problem with confidence. You'll be confident enough to defend. You'll be confident enough to defend your point as you write them. So the third skill you must have, of course, is the writing skill. You must be able to write. Of course, if you want to be a writer, you will know how to write. And all of us have written one thing or the other while we were in school, or where we are writing a project in school or assignments and all that. So writing is not a kind of a new thing for anyone to come up with. Most of us can write. So if you can write, you don't need, at the beginning, you don't really need much to start content writing. So far, you can write in English language. You must be able to write in English language. Of course, if your audience is an English-speaking audience, you must be able to write in English language. And it's not as difficult as you even think. Writing is not as difficult as that. Now, you can learn writing in different ways. If you write daily, for instance, writing daily, you can write on any topic of your choice. You can just sit down and create content, 200, 300 words every day on any topic of your choice. So you learn writing by writing. And as I've discussed in the first step about research skill, you can look at any topic you want to write on. Something like weight loss, can be weight loss. It can be how to do content, email content, marketing. You can just go on Google and search for similar content that people have written on in the past. They say there is nothing new under the sun. People have written about the topic you want to write on. So all you need is just to build on what they have done already. You look at what is already available on the internet and then come up with your own unique idea and unique content from there. So you read different articles and you try to emulate what they have done, and then you come up with your original content. That was the way I started learning how to write. I would go to Neil Patel. He's a marketer on the internet, an internet marketer. I'll go to his website and look at the way he writes his article, write his content on his website. I'll look at the introductory aspect of the content. I'll look at the title, the introduction, the body of the content, and the conclusion. And this guy can write very well, very, very well. So I'll look at the title, I'll look at the introduction, I'll get a title for myself, and then I'll come to the introduction and follow the way he writes his introduction, not word for word. I will coin it for my own topic. I'll look at the body of the content. He likes research so much and statistics, so I will search for statistics on the topic I am writing on. There are several websites that have all this data that you can use to buttress your point. So I'll make sure that all of my points have statistics. They have pictures to depict what I'm saying. They have infographic. They have tables. By the time I finish creating my content, it's a perfect piece already. So I really learned a lot from Neil Patel. You can get to his website also. It's neilpatel.com. I also learned from Brian Dean. I learned from John Morrow. I'll go through their content and see how they write their content, and they do their introduction, the body, and the conclusion of the article. And by the time I'm done with my own too, it's a great content already. So you can start learning how to write by looking at what others have done in your niche. I work in digital marketing, so these guys I mentioned are also into digital marketing. If you are in the educational sector, look at educational websites. If you want to go into financial sector, look at the best articles in the financial section. If it is fitness or exercises, you go to the best websites on these topics and look at how they are drafting their content and follow suit to also come up with your own content. So that is a third point. Now that is the third step of the content research skill, that content skill that you need. Now the fourth one is perseverance. You need to have to persevere in content writing. Most of the time when you are starting up as a new writer, you may not get the kind of job that you want, but you can start from as low as you want and then grow through the ladder like that. So you need to persevere in working with clients also. Some clients will just want to drive you nuts, but you persevere and work with them humbly, and then you can be able to overcome all those challenges that come with this career. And I believe it's not only in the content writing niche that we have issues. All other career also has their own one or two issues they are grappling with. So perseverance, it's very, very essential in content writing. Now that we are done with the step one, which is content writing skill, we discussed about the first point we talked about is content research skill. The second one is confidence in content writing. The third one is you have to know how to write, and the fourth one is perseverance in writing and in dealing with clients as you write content. If you have any question, drop it for me in the comment section below, and I'll respond to it appropriately. Also, if you have not subscribed to this channel, you need to do that so that you can learn more about how to make money online in 2023. You need side hustles to be able to augment your income and also, help you to be able to meet up with your financial obligations. Thank you for watching.